Hi and welcome to a new video here on my channel. So today I'll be talking about songs from May till August. The only thing that I gotta say is songs or records that I don't have much to say about them, either because I forgot or either because, well, they're meh or it keeps getting repetitive. I'll just say it's good, here's the rating, and next one. I want to have a video that's, well, max 30 minutes of content that I would watch, so I'll try my best to reduce everything. With that said, let's start with May. So May 2019, I started this month with two songs. First one being Logic's Homicide, which I did not like. I gave that a 4.5 out of 10. It's with Eminem. I remember it being like, well, meh. I didn't really enjoy it. I'm not a fan of Logic. I'm a fan of some Eminem songs, but not of Logic. And the second song is TJ Boy with Lulu, I believe it's the name, and song name is Pew Pew. So I just didn't care about this song. It was really boring and bad. I remember TJ Boy, I know TJ Boy from Dead Adam. For those who don't know, TJ Boy is a German YouTuber who then went on to start a rapping career with some of his friends. They started a group called Dead Adam. Which I was a big fan of them, even went on a concert. I know TJ Boy's LP that came before this came out 2 years ago, I believe, and I liked that. But this year just sounded boring and bad, and I couldn't do much with it. Then we'll continue with Rammstein's self-titled or untitled. I don't know if it is self-titled or if it is untitled. I just know that on Wikipedia it's written untitled. This is actually like my first metal album that I listened to, if we don't count Rage Against the Machine's Evil Empire. And I enjoyed it. It was good, even though there was like a lot of synthy vibe, like a bit of synthy pop, like in Radio. It still worked out well for me. I enjoyed songs like Deutschland, Radio, and some of the stories are like kind of weird, but well, I'd say that my favorite song of this record is Deutschland, and my least favorite one is Weit Weg, just because I cannot remember that one very well, and it's one of those songs that I know when it comes on I just skip it. So I gave this an 8.5. Like I said, I enjoyed it. We'll move on to Tyler the Creator's Igor. This is an interesting LP, let's say it like that. I never really heard Tyler the Creator before. The only song that I can remember listening to before this LP was Who Dat Boy. And yeah, I enjoyed that. It's a good song for itself. But Igor is something different and something a little bit more special. And it's a great breakup record. It has a lot of awesome moments. It can be weird for some people. I understand it. Like some of the vocal effects. For example, the first thing that comes up to my head is the I Don't Want to Anymore with the little voice effect. That can sound weird for some people, but I enjoyed that. And it has some bombastic moments like the ending, Are We Still Friends? Which I really enjoy. Earthquake, What's Good. Puppet is a really good song, and I really enjoyed Kanye West's feature in that. It's a very good record. I gave this a 9 out of 10. Yeah, I'd say my favorite songs of this record are Earthquake and What's Good, and I don't really have a least favorite one. They're all good. I could say Exactly Where You Run From You End Up Chasing. It's a terrible song, but it's not even a song. It's like an interlude. So for me, there's no terrible song. Now, ending 2019 with Denzel Curry's Ricky. When this came out, actually, I remember me and a cousin of mine, we were listening to this like full non-stop, and it is a really good song. And yeah, that's why I gave it also an 8. Now, stuff that came before 2019, we'll start right off with Tame Impala's Currents. It is good. I really enjoyed it. It's, the first Tame Impala record that I listened to, and the first Tame Impala songs that I listened to, and they're good. But the thing is, I enjoyed the beginning and then, let's say, a bit of the middle part, but there are a lot of stuff that I just forgot or just can't remember quite well, or just don't really care for it. I love Let It Happen. I kind of like that Nangs is in between Let It Happen and The Moment, just like as a little, let's say, instrumental interlude that comes after a 7-minute song. It kind of fits, but seeing like all the other songs, there's some of them that I can't really remember. My favorite ones on this record being, well, obviously Let It Happen and then The Less I Know The Better. They're two almost perfect songs, but seeing the track list, I have it there on my other screen. There's some songs where I'm like, what was that again? I can't remember. But all in all, it was great. Next up, I'll have to thank Spotify for recommending me this song. It's by Harley Poe, and it's called I Wanna Die. Same. And now, Twin Fantasy. Well, Twin Fantasy and Bodies by Car Seat Headrest. I'll just show the rating. First of all, it's a 10 out of 10. I love this record. So, now let's talk about it. Why? I, first of all, listened to Bodies, and the way it came about, I thought to myself one day, you know what? I've seen this record on Album of the Year being like one of the top rated ones. So why not give it a try? Well, let me listen to one song. I searched for Car Seat Headrest, and the first thing that popped up was Bodies. I was like, okay, let's go. Those 6 minutes went by so quickly that I was like, oh my god, I heard something new that I needed. I need to listen to this again. And for the next, I don't know, week, months, I kept repeating that song. It was just like on loop because I fell in love with this fucking song. Just like everything about it seems so fucking great. The dancey vibes you get from it, but it's just so energetic, just so amazingly done that it like opened the door for me. That door being, well, Car Seat Headrest. Because of this song, couple weeks later, I listened to the record. And for the first couple of months, I didn't feel anything special to it. I really enjoyed it, but it didn't like do anything big for me. And then a couple of weeks, 2 months ago, I think, I started listening to it again. Then I started seeing a lot of songs that are just perfect. Before that listen and before 2 months ago, the only songs that I had on my phone from this record were My Boy, Beach, Life and Death, and Sober to Death, and then Bodies. Those were the only songs, because those were the only songs that I really enjoyed from my first couple of listens. But then I started to get more and more and more into everything, and it started hitting me like more and more. I just kept listening to it. Songs like Nervous Young Inhumans just felt completely different, and it felt like something I didn't hear before. But I know I did. But it just felt completely different. Other songs like High to Death, with that little girl saying, Will, let me out. And my two new, favorite songs of this record, the two closing ones, Famous Prophets, I don't care, and Twin Fantasy, those boys, they're just amazing. I don't care that Famous Prophets is 60 minutes long. I want to hear Will Toledo scream into my fucking ears. I fell in love with this fucking record. It changed a bit of my life. This record just made me think a lot. And, thank you, Will Toledo. So, after 20 minutes of talking, let's continue with June 2019 with, first of all, Bon Iver's Hey Ma. It's a very cute song. I can hear Bon Iver saying Hey Ma into my ears. It's just pretty. I gave that a 7.5. And then Salvatore Ganacci with Horse. I gave this a special rating. I gave this what the fuck? Mostly because of the video. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Like, I don't know what the fuck this is. And then stuff that came before 2019, we have, first of all, Tupac's California Love. I remember enjoying some parts, but the only thing that I can remember is the intro. So yeah, I forgot most of it, so I can't really say much about it. So It was good though. And then two records that made me, well, fall in love with another band, Run the Jewels with Run the Jewels 1 and Run the Jewels 2. I will say this first of all, I prefer Run the Jewels 2 over Run the Jewels 1. I'm a basic bitch. But let's first of all talk about Run the Jewels 1. So, it is not a very long record. It's good for its time. There are a lot of in-your-face moments, well, starting with Run the Jewels, like the self-titled song of the self-titled record. And it's solid all the way through the fucking album. It's really good. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. My favorite one, well, like I said, Run the Jewels. And I'd say my least favorite one is Twin Hype Back, just because I don't really enjoy that feature coming in, whispering that like little story. And then Run the Jewels 2. I'd say it's a bit like Run the Jewels 1, but more in your face with a bigger message. Right off the top, favorite songs are Jeopardy and Close Your Eyes and Count to Fuck. Jeopardy is such a good opener. Oh my god, Killer Mike. Why did you think of such a good opening moment? Just boosting yourself up, just I am already excited to listen to this record. It hasn't even begun. Continuing after that, Oh My Darling Don't Cry. Really good, really enjoyed that. Close Your Eyes and Count to Fuck. Fucking amazing with Sac de la Rocha from Rage Against the Machines. And just in all, this record is very fucking fantastic. I don't even have a least favorite one. They're all good. Maybe some of them could be better. I could push that to a 10 if, well, everything would be better. But as it stands right now, I would give Run the Jewels 1 an 8.5 and Run the Jewels 2 a 9 out of 10. Next up, Gorillaz on Melancholy Hill. Now, I'm mentally retarded because I gave this initially a 7 out of 10. This is such an amazing song. It's so pretty. It's so easy on the ear. It's just so calm. And then next up we have the Beatles with Hey Jude and Yesterday. And like I said before, I'm mentally retarded. Here's another reason why. I gave Hey Jude at the beginning a 7. It's definitely not a 7. It's a 9. It's a 9, both of them are a 9. I first didn't see the appeal, the vibe, the message from Yesterday. And as time went on, I started to see the message and the sadness in the song, nostalgia in a way. Everything was better yesterday. Just saying that just feels a bit sad, but in a way a bit nostalgic, looking back at the old days. And then Hey Jude, I loved it from the beginning. From the first time listening, I really enjoyed it. It just took me a little bit more time to get into the na 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 part, just because that's basically most of the song. But as soon as that clicked with me, I started to enjoy it even more. And then we'll end the month with Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin, and I don't have much to say about it. I really did enjoy this. Really good. The only thing that I gotta say about the song, well, 8.5. The only thing that I gotta add to this review is now July 2019. Bon Iver with Faith, and then Rosalia with Fucking Money Man. So first of all, Faith. This song, Faith, is really good, and I believe even better than Hey Ma. Just the little quiet voices after well, Time and Again that sound like angels. I love that. I really love that. And yeah, it's all in all pretty great. And then Fucking Money Man. I know it was good, but I forgot about it. 7. Everything that came before 2019, we start with Earl Sweatshirt. Now, before I talk about Solace and then Wa, I also had listened to some rap songs in that month, but I thought, well, I'm gonna put this in this year's list because I didn't rate it in last year's list. So everything that I didn't rate in last year's list will be in this year's list. So, Solace and Wa. Both of them are an 8.5. I can put that already here. But they're completely different records. Solace is very sad. It's just let me cry. The part where he starts talking about his grandma, he sees his grandma's hand and just starts crying. That made me emotional. And Wa is also a good song, completely different from this, but it's good also in its own ways, and it is also a very enjoyable song. And the Tyler the Creator feature is also very good. And then one song and one LP that I gave a 6. It's first off Blood, Guts, and Pussy from Dwarves. I don't know how I fucking found this, to be honest. And then Avant-Garde Nif from Courtney Barnett, which I only remember seeing on YouTube and listening to it on YouTube and then completely forgetting about it. And I remember this Blood Guts being kind of funny, but at the same time just like, it's only funny. The rest is like meh. I don't care for the rest. And then we have Really Though and also When It Rained by Danny Brown. I prefer Really Though over When It Rained. I'm not a big fan of When It Rained, even not till this day. Really Though is a fucking amazing song with the features like Kendrick Lamar and Earl Sweatshirt. They like add a lot to this song, and it just, all in all, it's an amazing song. Even Danny Brown's beginning verses. And When It Rained, it's just like didn't please me as much. It didn't do for me as much as Really Though and Ain't Funny did. Comparing it to the other two songs, it just didn't like give me the same enjoyment as the other two did. Then we have
Legend Has It
by Run the Jewels, another amazing song by them. And to be honest, I'd say this is a great introduction. If you want to get into Run the Jewels, listen to this. And then probably close your eyes and count the fuck. Really awesome. Really, really fucking amazing. And now, well, we have Drunk Drivers by Car Seat Headrest. Like I said, it opened the door for me. Car Seat Headrest. Really awesome song. It's really fucking pretty and catchy. Go listen to this. Now for the next one, well, just picture this. I'm a bag of dicks. Yeah, No I Speak, Run the Jewels with, well, DJ Shadows with Run the Jewels. Also amazing. Fucking Run the Jewels. Can they even make a bad song? Well, they can. The chorus, well, the instruments in the chorus are like really amazingly done. I don't know if it's like a DJ Shadow like type of stuff that he usually does. More because I don't know him. I never listened to him besides this. And then August 2019, we'll start off with Brockhampton, 4 Brockhampton singles. So I Be More Again, If You Pray Right, Boy Bye, and No Halo. I'll start with I've Been Born Again. It's also the first single that came out for Ginger. I liked it. It was good. As a Brockhampton song, you would in a way expect more, but I did enjoy this. If You Pray Right, well, was like better. I really enjoyed the instruments at the beginning. Then No Halo. It's a sad song, but it's a really good one as well. And then Boy Bye is a really good song. I really enjoy Matt's verse on here. Well, Kevin's also like amazing. They're both on fire here. So I gave I've Been Born Again an 8, If You Pray Right an 8.5. Same goes for No Halo. And then Boy Bye, I gave that at 9. And then Ginger, the record itself. I'm just lost for words with this record. Like, it's awesome. It's sad. There are bombastic moments like Saint Percy. There's not enough of Merlin though. I wanted more of him. In a way, it was completely new compared to their other stuff, but it was still great. Yeah, this is really an amazing record. They really parted. Amazing song, my favorite of this record, and there's just like a lot of beautiful moments. I'd say my least favorite song of this record is Ginger, just because it hasn't stuck to me like other songs did. Like even Big Boy has stuck to me more and better than Ginger has. Moving on to Zoo by Denzel Curry. It was good, but I don't like Automatic. Just a terrible song. Like, Automatic is definitely the worst song on this LP. Favorite ones are Zoo and Ricky, but Automatic, that fucking chorus, it's stuck in my head, but not for the good reasons. Like, Automatic. This is different than Taboo, and it's good being different. Taboo is a great record, but in a way you shouldn't keep doing the same thing. And so Denzel Curry coming out with Zoo, it's good. It's good. All in all around, it's good. Now, stuff that came before. we have Aerials by System of Dawn, which is kind of surprised to say, but yeah, this is a metal song, but it's just so pretty and in a way different than and other metal songs that I've listened to, and it's just really fucking great. I gave that a 9. Then we have Kanye West's Father Stretch My Hand Part 1. I like it. I know Kanye's first verse is weird, but I love the rest of the song. Kid Cudi's chorus hook, it's just amazing. Yeah, 9.5. Then we have Blood Bank by Bon Iver. Woods is like a standout on from this record, not only for being in My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, but also it's just like a song that repeats himself, but it's always adding something a bit to it, like Justin Vernon changing up the vocals or even adding vocals. Then we have Fisher with Losing It. I forgot everything about the song. 5. And now Fill in the Blank by Car Seat Headrest. I prefer Drunk Drivers, Killer Whales, but this is also really fucking great. I'd say it's not as good, but still very fucking good. Okay, this is a 9. And then Run the Jewels 3. I gave this also an 8.5, but I would say it's my least favorite Run the Jewels record. It's still good, but there are a lot of forgettable songs. Like, I can't remember anything about Thieves, Panther Like a Panther, or even Everybody Stay Calm, even though I probably know them. If you put them on, I know them, I've heard them, I've just forgotten about them. Panther Like a Panther is the one that I can't like remember at all. Just I know the beginning, but that's all. The record that song just doesn't do it for me. It's my least favorite one. Saying that, there are also very good songs. Like I said before, Legend Has It, Talk to Me, Cult, Ticketron. Another one of my favorites is 2100. And also the last song, Report to a Shareholder, Kilo Masters. Also very fucking amazing. It's good, just not as good as the other two. And then Do Your Thing by Gorillaz, the 4-minute version. Let me clear that up. It's very fucking catchy. It's very fun, amazing. Never seen a song start like that and get me already pumped for what's coming. Under 3000 is a fucking perfect feature for this. And will end this video with António Variações, Corpo é que Paga. This is a Portuguese song by a Portuguese singer. He's well known in Portugal. He has a film about him that came out last year, I believe. This song is really catchy and really nice. The song talks about like, you can do it, you can do whatever you want, but it's your body that pays for it. Yeah, I did enjoy that also, 7.5. And that is it. This was everything from May till August. Yeah, part 3 and last part will probably go out in August 23rd. I still have to do the script and the PowerPoint presentation, but until then I have like a month and more. Thanks for watching. I think I'll be able to put the last video here to subscribe my channel. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna put it. Check out NitroPlus, but thank you for watching and bye.